Most people think that Hispanics are here because of immigration. Actually, more than half, 61 in 2008, 62 in 2009, are here, basically they were born here. And so they're going to be here, they're American. 60%, this is projected growth, 60% of the population growth from 2000 to 2050 will be due to the growth of Hispanic population. The majority of the population increase will be from births, not from immigration. And the Hispanic population is estimated to increase to 128 million by 2050. So this is something that our churches need to address. How do we reach out in the diminishing numbers of our congregations to reach out to this growing population? Hispanics are also not are diverse. It's not one group. It's a lot of different nations and countries and cultures. So it's important for us in our churches to go out in our community and learn who is in our community, what the differences are, how can we reach them, how can we address them, what are their needs. And so it's important to do that by knowing where they're from. Also, Hispanics, unlike, are basically religious people. You don't have to convince them that God exists. They know that. You don't have to convince them of miracles and things like that. They know that these things happen. So it's sort of something to our advantage that Hispanic people actually look for churches. We were in Arkansas just a few days ago, and I was surprised at how many Hispanic people there were. And we asked them what churches in the area were having a Hispanic ministry. And just off the top of their heads, they mentioned about 10 churches just in that small area that were doing Hispanic ministry. So this is something that is important and something that can really turn around the church. Many people also think that to do Hispanic ministry, you need to speak Spanish. Actually, the numbers show that English dominance is increasing, and bilingualism, which of course you're able to do English language ministry with a bilingual person, is also on the increase. And so it's no longer just Spanish alone, but actually 51% of Hispanics are very functional and fluent in English. I have a sample listing here of some of the major denominations in the United States and how their numbers have, across the board, have shrunk, including my own denomination, the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod, which lost 1.45%. And so I believe what's happening on a micro level, on the parish level, is also happening on the macro level, on the denominational level, where we need to reach out to this growing demographic group. We need to turn our churches around to where they see this need that's before them and be able to reach out to them. I like this classification. This is from Dr. McIntosh's book, Taking Your Church to the Next Level, and it's actually using Lyle Schaller's categories of churches. And from my experience, most declining churches, a lot of the churches that I've seen, that I've been pastor at, have been those in the sort of the fellowship group or the small church category. Churches that are struggling, that have been sort of gone through their life cycle and are experiencing that decline. And so this is really important for us to sort of realize these different categories. This fellowship group and the small church categories is typically what you'll find in churches that need renewal. But of course, this could happen in any size church. It's just, I think, more visible the smaller the church is.